Tea plantation crop in India. UPSC CSE Preliminary Examination Previous Year Question. Consider the following states. 1. Andhra Pradesh. 2. Kerala. 3. Himachal Pradesh. 4. Tripura. How many of the above are generally known as tea-producing states? Option A. Only one state. Option B. Only 2 states. Option C. Only 3 states. Option D. All 4 states. According to the Tea Board of India Annual Report 2019 to 2020, generally known tea-producing states are Assam, Tripura, West Bengal, Tamil Nadu, Kerala, Himachal Pradesh. Correct answer, option C is correct. Generally known tea-producing states are Kerala, Himachal Pradesh, Tripura. Detailed study tea plantation. Prepare to future UPSC asked different or same type of question. Tea is the dried leaf of a bush. It contains thein, means stimulant. Tea bush is indigenous to China. There is evidence that tea was consumed in China 5,000 years ago. It was introduced in India in 1840. The first commercial tea plantations were set up in the Upper Assam. Lower Assam and Darjeeling were also opened up to tea plantations few years later. Later on, tea plantations were set up in Nilgiri Hills of South India, Terai along the foothills of the Himalayas and in some places in Himachal Pradesh. Conditions of growth. Tea bush is a tropical and subtropical plant. Most of the tea plantations in India are found at elevations ranging from 600 meters to 1,800 meters above sea level. Climate and soil drainage are the determining factors for tea cultivation. Climate. Yield and the quality of tea are greatly influenced by the climatic conditions. It thrives well in hot, 20 degrees to 30 degrees Celsius, and humid climate, 150 to 300 centimeters. The rainfall should be well distributed throughout the year. High humidity, heavy dew and morning fog favor rapid development of young leaves. Temperatures above 35 degrees Celsius and below 10 degrees Celsius are harmful for the bush. Alternate waves of warm and cool winds are very helpful for tea leaves. Tea is a shade-living plant and develops more vigorously under shade. Soil. Tea bush grows well in well-drained, deep, friable loams. Virgin forest soils rich in humus and iron content are considered to be the best. Relatively large proportion of phosphorus and potash in the soil gives special flavor to tea as is the case in Darjeeling. Stagnant water or waterlogging is injurious to its roots. It is, therefore, grown on hill slopes. However, it grows equally well in the valleys if the drainage is good. Labor. Tea requires abundant supply of cheap and skilled labor at every stage. It is one of the largest employers of women among the organized industries of India. Pruning means trim by cutting away dead or overgrown branches or stems of the plant is an essential part of tea cultivation. It helps in maintaining the proper shape and height of tea bush. The aim of pruning is to have new shoots bearing soft leaves and to facilitate the plucking of leaves by women laborers from the ground. Production and distribution. China is the largest producer of tea in the world. India is the world's second largest producer of tea. The other top tea-producing countries in the world are Kenya, Sri Lanka, Turkey, Indonesia, Vietnam, Japan, Iran, and Argentina. Tea cultivation in India is highly concentrated in a few selected pockets. 1. Northeast India. 2. South India. 3. Northwest India. Northeastern India. It is more or less a triangular area mainly in Assam and West Bengal. This is the most important tea-producing region of India. About 3/4 production of India's tea comes from here. Tea plantations are small in number but fairly large in size. Some tea gardens are also found in Tripura, Arunachal Pradesh and Manipur. Assam. Assam, 51%, is the largest producer of tea in India. Brahmaputra Valley, the area provides the most ideal conditions for tea cultivation. Favorable conditions: 1. Summer temperature of 30 degrees Celsius and winter temperature never falling below 10 degrees Celsius. 2. Frost-free weather throughout the year. 3. 300 to 400 centimeters annual rainfall extended over 9 months. The Brahmaputra Valley extending from Sadia to Golpara comprises the main tea-producing belt. It accounts for 44% of India's tea. Tea estates are located on the raised grounds up to 450 meters so that annual inundations and stagnant water during the rainy season do not harm the crop. Surma Valley lying in Kachar district produces about 5% of country's tea. The climate here is not as favorable as in the Brahmaputra Valley. The tea gardens are scattered over small mounds or well-drained flats along the Brahmaputra River and its tributaries. Here the rainfall is 300 to 400 centimeters and no month is completely dry. West Bengal, 23%, is the second largest producer. Entirety of West Bengal is produced in Darjeeling, Jalpaiguri and Coach Bihar. These districts are contiguous to the main tea-producing belt of Assam. Dewars in Coach Bihar and Jalpaiguri districts 16 kilometers wide strip at the foot of the Himalayas. Darjeeling district. Darjeeling tea, also known as champagne of teas, Darjeeling tea is the most valued tea because of its special aroma. Worldwide, because of its flowery scent, was the first GI tag product. Annual rainfall of 300 centimeters, moderate temperature, soils rich in potash and phosphorus give a special flavor. But the yields are quite low compared to other tea-producing areas in the NE. Tea estates are found within 900 meter 1800 meter elevation. The temperature beyond 1800 meters elevation is low and does not support tea cultivation. South India: Nilgiri, Cardamom, Palni and Anaimlai hills in Tamil Nadu, Kerala and Karnataka extending from 9° north to 14° north latitudes are the important tea-producing areas. This region accounts for 25% production and about 44% of area under tea in India. Tea gardens are located on the hill slopes of the Western Ghats between 300 meter to 1800 meter altitude. The tea estates are quite large in number but quite small in size. The temperatures are uniformly high and the annual rainfall exceeds 400 centimeters. There is no fear of frost in South India and weather conditions are quite congenial. Therefore, the productivity is higher, although the quality of tea is inferior. In South India, Tamil Nadu is the largest producer of tea. Kerala is another important producer. Some tea is produced in Hassan and Chikmagalur districts of Karnataka. Karnataka has the distinction of giving the highest yield of over 25 quintals per hectare. Northwest India: some of tea is produced in Dehradun, Almora and Garhwal districts of Uttarakhand and in Kangra Valley and Mandi district of Himachal Pradesh. Green tea is produced in Kangra Valley of Himachal Pradesh. Tea in small quantity is also produced in Ranchi and Hazaribagh districts of Chota Nagpur Plateau in Jharkhand. Trade: India is also one of the leading exporters of tea in the world. India's exports are falling due to increasing domestic consumption and competition. 90% of the tea bushes are in the age group of 40 to 50 years and are not capable of giving high yields. India is facing tough competition from Sri Lanka, China, Kenya, etc. Russia, Iran, UAE, USA, the UK, Germany, and China are some of the major importers of tea from India. Tea exports to West Asia, North Africa region jumped mainly due to increased exports to Iraq under the All for Food program. Kolkata is the chief port of tea export from India. The other major ports through which tea is exported are Chennai, Mangalore and Kochi.